Happy New Year and welcome back to the Bear House and to Cuddle Time TV. It's great to see you all. I hope you're all keeping well and nice and warm wherever you are. Good morning, Australia. Good afternoon, America, and good evening, UK and Europe. I'm Rosa, and I'm your host for this evening, this afternoon, or this morning, or wherever you're watching us. I'm joined by two of our beautiful new Bearcubs. Say hello to Bryony and Sophie.
Hello.
We've got lots to talk about. As you know, Cuddle Time TV is when we introduce you to some of our brand new bears. There's a chance to buy something for the first time. We've got some great things, haven't we? Pin badges. We're going to be discussing what do we call the pin badge collectors, because I can never remember. Is it badges?
It's badges or pin pals.
Badges or pin pals. Brilliant. We've got some treasury things. We've got some wonderful new bears. And of course, as ever, few little sneaky peeks of what's to come, including some friends elsewhere in the world, although our bear in the world this time hasn't gone very far at all. So we're going to chat in a minute, ladies, but before we do, just have to remind everybody, of course, all the bears that you see today are available to purchase. There's actually going to be a QR code that comes up on the screen. I think it's going to block me out, which would be lovely for you. Do scan that on your smartphone or your other device so you can carry on watching us whilst you shop. I would absolutely recommend that you get logged onto the website ahead of time, because as you know, as soon as our bears go live, it's fastest finger first, because they do run into the baskets really quickly. And then, of course, they only stay in there for about 20 minutes because they do like to clamber out. They are a little bit restless. So make sure you check out your baskets as you go as well. It's just one bear per customer, as you know, because we don't ever have very many. It's only ever a paw-full to go around. And we want as many as possible to adopt a bear and have it as your forever friend in your home. If you're on Klarna or, is it Afterpay?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Thank you. Or PayPal, get logged onto those as well. They're available for you to use as well. Now, ladies, I think I'm right in saying that you'll get your bear within around 28 days, we hope.
Yeah.
There is going to be, I think, one of the bears a little bit of a wait for in the States, but you'll remind me of that at the time, won't you? Perfect. Oh, and before I finish, we just want to say willkommen to Windkind. I do hope I've said that correctly, but that's our brand new paw stores in Germany. So it's absolutely delightful to have you as part of our Charlie Bears family. If you're one of our German customers, do go and visit them soon. And welcome to our family. So I think that's everything. Shall we start? What have we got first, girls?
Wow. Ta-da!
Ta-da! So, I think I remember these. Is this our treasury collection?
Yes, that's right. And we've got volume 1 and volume 2.
Brilliant. So the treasury collections are lovely little collectibles, things that are linked to the bears that you might want to supplement your collection with. If you store your bears on your shelf, perhaps you'd have them alongside. What have I got in each of my volumes?
And you've got a certificate of authenticity that comes with them as well.
Perfect. So in the red box next to you, Sophie, what have I got in there?
So you've got 3 coins in the red box and then 3 keys in the blue box.
Fantastic. And you're going to get both. So you're getting the set of 2. You don't have to choose between either order. You're getting both in this. And you can probably see on the bottom of the screen, there's a 10% off code as well. So these look absolutely beautiful. Obviously, the coins are there. They've got bears on them, haven't they? So have we chosen particular bears for particular coins?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Who have we got on our coins? Can you see? It's a bit tricky to see. And then, of course, the keys. What I love about the keys is you can display them, but I think I've talked to Charlie about this before. I wondered if we could put one on a ribbon and put it round your bear's neck.
Yeah, you definitely could.
Because we do like to have the key to our hearts around our bears, don't we?
have a lot of key accessories, don't they?
We do. Yeah. Now, you were saying, weren't you, that there's a little certificate with that?
Yeah.
So that means that actually we are number 2, 1,000 sets worldwide. So this is all over the world, just 1,000 sets of each of these, and you actually get a specific number on your certificate. You can see, can I get my hand in? That's what that looks like. So you'll get a certificate with the number in your box. So as ever, we like to make things that not everyone can get a hold of, but these would make a really lovely gift.
Yeah. And each set's sold separately, isn't it?
Right, so you would choose which one you want. Do you want
Yeah.
coins or keys? I do apologise. Oh, did I make a little... I've accidentally fibbed everybody. We've only just started. Happy New Year. Whoops the daisy. So, coins or keys? Which would you go for? Coins or keys?
Ooh, I'd probably go for the keys.
Yeah, I think I'm the same.
Yeah.
Because I'd probably make it into a necklace or something like that. I'd probably put a bit of ribbon on it, but it's a necklace.
Yeah, and wear it yourself?
Yeah, I probably
So
would.
sometimes on the bear, sometimes on you?
Yeah,
Or
switch it
match
up a little
with
bit.
your bear. Have one on the bear and one on yourself.
That is a great idea. I love that. Yeah, so the smaller one, because you've got 3 different sizes in there, haven't you?
Yeah.
So perhaps a smaller one on the bear and then a bigger one on you. Yeah. Or if you've got different size bears, different size keys
Or
on
like
the
a
back.
family of bears. Yeah.
That would be fantastic. And coins. So if anyone's a coin collector, this would be a really nice little extra present for someone that you could get as a nod to the fact that you know that they love coins,
Yeah.
but obviously that it's from you who loves bears.
Yeah.
Because I wouldn't know what coins to get a coin collector.
Yeah, it's all in one neat little basket.
Yeah.
It is. It's beautiful, and they look absolutely wonderful. They look like, I love how they look like little books
Yeah,
on the
very
shelf,
sweet.
with of course our little paw motif on there as well. There's always room for one more bear. There's always room for one more little accessory in your collection. Absolutely gorgeous. So they're absolutely fabulous. So only 1,000 of each one available. All across the world, so do remember to get hold of these. These I think would be an extra nice little present for somebody if you've got them a bear or you know that they love bears and they're hard to buy for. So really nice if you're thinking Mother's Day presents for mums or grannies or aunties, that you like to get them a little something but you don't know what.
Yeah.
Either you've maybe clubbed together for a bear but you just want to get them something just from you. That would be a lovely little gift, wouldn't it?
Definitely.
Fantastic. Well, thank you very much, ladies. I think we might be ready for our first furry friend. So who are we going to see first today?
So this one, I believe.
Hello.
Gorgeous.
Who is this?
This is Pappy.
This
Peppy
is
little bunny.
Peppy. So Peppy is a plush bunny, but he's got quite unusual fur, hasn't he? In that he's got this beautiful, I'm just going to turn him around so you can see his coloration. He's actually this wonderful, it looks like a patchwork, but it's not a patchwork, is
It's
it?
like random plush. So each one would be different. So you would never get the exact same Peppy. This is beautiful.
That's right. So it's a printed fabric, which means that everything, because it's hand cut, everyone will come out a little bit different. So that makes it even more unique. There's only 600 of him all over the world, you know. And of that, your one will be really different. Now, Sophie, I think I'm right in thinking that you do love your bunnies, don't you?
I do, yeah.
What is it about the bunnies that you like?
I like their floppy ears because you can move them, so you can style them however you like. So you can have like shocked, or like sad, maybe. That doesn't look like me. But yeah, I like that you can style their ears.
Yeah, so you can
They're
have
so
a different
cute.
mood, different day. We would know what mood Sophie's in from where the ears of Peppy are positioned on a daily basis.
Today, excited.
Yay! Maybe a little bit bewildered, ooh, especially since I've accident. I love his colouring as well. You've got those lovely mauves with the greys, with the silvers, with the charcoals. I think those kind of colours always have a real softness to them, but they have a kind of Victoriana feel to them as well. And I love that we've got this kind of the toning in there with that little just sort of chiffon ribbon there in that sort of silver gunmetal. It does mean that if you like your kind of pinks and purples, now I haven't really talked too much about what you girls do. We're going to get to know you a little bit better, but you do a lot of customer service work with us, don't
that's
you?
right, yeah.
So what do you think is the favourite colour of our collectors?
I don't know if there's a favourite colour. Anyone really. I think the collectors is quite popular. Any colour really, I'd say.
Right.
But purple is a gorgeous colour.
Yes, I think pinks and purples do tend to sell it really quickly.
Yeah.
I think it depends on the collector as well, because some people like the bright colours, but then some people like more traditional bear colours. So
What I think is great about Peppy is he could sort of sit in either one of those, couldn't he?
Yeah.
So he's quite bright with his purples, but actually because he's got this kind of soft tonality to him, and you've got those kind of greys and graphics in there and the silver, he actually has a bit of a neutral feel to him as well as his purple.
Yeah,
so if you had a bright bear, he'd look quite bright next to them, but he would actually tone in with a more neutral colour.
yeah,
Look at those eyes.
white belly.
It's like butter wouldn't melt, and I love his little nose there. You can see you've got the obviously hand stitch as ever, but that lovely little bit of tipping on there that really gives him some character. He's absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. So that's Peppy. He's going to be, every single one is going to be a little bit different, of course. So you won't get the exact same one as we've got here because of that plush.
Yeah, of course.
Which means it is random, which makes it even more special. Only 600 of him all across the world. He's available everywhere at the minute. Hooray! We do like that. So America, you can have Peppy within 28 days, as well as Australia and all of Europe. So that's fantastic. Where would you put Peppy in your house, do you think? Where would he live with you?
I'd want him in my bedroom.
I was going to say on the
Yeah.
bed, like if you have some nice bedding,
Yeah.
pop him in the middle.
Match him with the bedding.
Yeah.
A little purple bedding moment and have Peppy there.
Yeah, no, that's great. And do you put, when you have them on the bed, do you have them in the centre of the bed? Do you have them up on the pillows? Where do you put your bears?
Ooh. I think I'd probably put that one by the pillow, just as a little centrepiece, just Peppy by itself.
Yeah.
On my bed, yeah. Or maybe on a shelf, it depends what you have in your room.
It'd be nice in a guest bedroom, would it? Have someone to come and stay.
Like,
A nice little welcome.
There's Peppy for you.
Oh, lovely. So that's Peppy with his lovely little tail, his wired ears, his gorgeous plush, that random plush. That means that every single one of them that you get will be individual. And mustn't forget to remember his fluffy tufty toes. I do love a fluffy tufty toe. Perfect. So do make sure you get hold of him. I think I was probably being masked by a QR code at some point. Scan that, but keep an eye on the website. It's becoming live now. Pop him into your basket, and we've got some more coming up. But for now, I'm very excited to introduce one of our favourite collectors. She's not too far away, actually. No. Bear in the world is Jean.
Hi everyone, welcome to Bear in the World. I've got a very special guest here with me today. It's Jean. Hi Jean, you okay?
Hi, I'm good, thank you, Connor.
That's good. Thank you so much for coming and joining us today. So Jean comes into the shop a lot, and she's a very good collector of ours. I've got a couple of questions to ask you, which some of the Bearcubs come up with, to try and find out behind the scenes of why you collect bears so much. So the first question is, what is your favourite part of being in the Charlie Bear world?
I think my favourite part is the excitement that it actually gives to my life, and knowing that when Cuddle Time also appears on the TV, that you're going to see something quite special some of the time, because you never know which particular bear, or obviously it is all totally
it's a big surprise.
It's a big surprise.
Yes. And that's what we like to do. We try and keep the surprises, and that's what everyone seems to enjoy. The next question is, why do you like collecting so much?
Because I find it adds to my life. It gives me something really lovely that I can enjoy, and they just, the bears, because they are so different, I find they just add to my life, and they just give me a real lot of enjoyment on every day.
Yeah, they do that. They put a lot of smiles on people's faces, don't they?
Yes, they do. They do.
So who is your favourite Charlie Bear?
My favourite Charlie Bear, I think, would have to be a bear called CJ.
CJ?
Yes.
Do you have CJ?
No, I don't actually.
You don't have CJ?
I don't.
So you're after CJ then?
Yes, I am.
So anyone who's watching, Jean wants CJ.
I would definitely love CJ. Yes, I would actually.
And I see you brought in some of your bears today.
Yes, I have.
So are these some of your favourite from your collection?
Yes, these are some of my favourites from my collection. I've got Eliza here, which is a slightly older bear, and then next to her is Scorch, who is my favourite dragon, purple
very
dragon.
Popular, Scorch is,
very popular. And then my next, who I really love, is called Cozy Toes, which is a Hattie bear, which is a lot older bear too.
And I've seen this one just a minute ago when you brought him in, and I've got to say it's probably one of my favourites now.
Really?
So
Yes.
definitely.
I
the
do.
colours of that one is.
And I've never seen a bear quite that dark, actually. And when I saw him for the first time, I thought, oh, I've got to add him to my hug. I really have.
Definitely so. I think I'd have him in my hug if I was collecting at that time.
Yes. And then the last, but certainly not the least, is the lovely gumboots. Sorry, I had a blind moment
There is literally, there's so many names you've got, isn't there? So,
especially with foxes, because there are a few foxes in Charlie Bears.
There is.
And for one moment, it
There
just
is.
escaped me. But yeah, the lovely gumboots, who again is an older edition, but still a beautiful bear. Yeah. So that's 4 of my collection.
Thank you so much for bringing them in to show us.
That's quite all right.
But how many do you have in your collection?
I have 114.
You have 114?
114,
Wow.
yes.
And that's how many years have you been collecting now?
Just over 3 years.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I did buy 1 or 2 just before the 3-year period, but I wasn't collecting them on a basis then. I just happened to switch on the TV and saw these lovely bears and thought, oh, I really like that one. And I think I purchased 2 before, but when I got into it properly, as I say, that spans over 3 years.
They are very addictive, aren't they?
Oh,
You just see their faces and every single one's very
I
individual,
know,
aren't
they really are
So,
actually. Yes.
they? But with 114 bears, where do you store them?
Where do I store them? Well, I store them in my bedroom actually.
In your bedroom?
In my single bedroom, which is my third bedroom. And they're on the bed, and I have a chair in the room also. And all my dragons are on the chair. And then I have a dressing table, and I've also got a lot sort of on the dressing table as well. So they're not all in the one room actually. The majority of them are in there, but then the others are in my small bedroom, the 4th bedroom, and they're on a bookcase.
Right.
They're all strategically placed.
So you've got your own bear room there?
Yes, I have.
Which is quite nice, isn't it?
It is.
A lot of our collectors have their own rooms.
Yeah.
They can go in and then relax.
Oh, yeah, it is. It's lovely. And I do like to spend a bit of time in there as well, which is nice. Yeah.
So what do you like about Charlie Bears the most?
Oh, it's the different designs and the fact that you never really know what Charlie and Will are going to come out with. But I think I do have a specific interest in particularly the Hattie Bears and also the dragons. And those are my two sort of favourite types, if I'm totally honest.
Yeah, I do love the Hatties
I
as
do
well.
love the Hattie Bears very much. And yeah, it's the excitement of just not knowing what is going to be produced and the lovely designs that they come up with.
So if you could create your own bear, what design would you have, or what would you call this bear, or even a bear? It could even be.
Yeah, I think it would have to be something similar to Eliza with the hat. I would like a Hattie bear, but not the normal Hattie bear, the ones with the as Cozy Toes is with his hat there. I would like something going to the races, a day at the races and something like that. Like Eliza has that particular hat on, I would also like a bear to have a slightly different type of hat.
Yes.
Yeah. That would be, and I think I'd call her something like Organza.
Organza? I don't think we've had an organza.
I thought that was quite a slightly different name. And
Yeah, it's very.
had that name in my head actually. So
Very pretty name, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We'll have to see what Charlie does. Our new collection's coming up very soon. So what would you like to see in that?
I would like to see a dragon, but I would like to see a multicoloured dragon.
So you love your dragons?
I do.
Yeah,
I really do. I think I've got about 6 dragons. There's one which I haven't got, which I do particularly like, but I don't have that one.
Yeah.
But no, I think a multicoloured dragon or even a blue dragon would be quite nice.
What, like a multicoloured dragon like Flops?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Something along those lines. Yeah. If that makes sense, yes.
It does, definitely so. But thank you so much, Jean, for taking your time today and telling us all about your experience with Charlie Bears. It means a lot. And thank you so much. And we're going to go right back to the studio.
Oh, Jean, thank you. It's very special to have you with us. I hope that's been a really nice surprise for you to see yourself here with us on Cuddle Time. Have you met Jean?
Yeah, she's lovely.
Is she as lovely as
collector,
she?
yeah, we see her
Oh.
often.
Oh, fabulous.
she's
Well, that's so
gorgeous.
lovely that she came in to see us and talk all about, and bring her own bears and talk all
Yeah,
about
I
her bears with
know.
us. How lovely. Hello, Jean. I hope you're having a lovely day, whatever you're up to today. Now, exciting news for badgers, our pin pals, because we've got not just one, not just two, but 26 badges, all with different letters. Please reveal. Da, da, da. Now, obviously, we've done a lovely thing here and actually just created Charlie Bears from our letters. As we zoom in, you'll see them a little bit more, but there's 26 badges, each for a different letter, and each badge has a bear on it whose name begins with that initial letter. Does that make sense? So we've spelt out Charlie Bears here, but obviously we've got the entire alphabet, 300, I think, of each letter. So not a lot. You'd be all right if you know people with a name that starts with a Z. But if your name starts with S or C or something that's really popular, you'll want to be quick. So you could get more than one badge and spell a whole name out, or just do a lovely initial. But these are beautiful. Talk to me about the people that like to collect our badges, because it's sometimes really different from the ones that buy the bears.
Oh yeah, definitely. Because sometimes like people prefer collecting badges because they're smaller. There's so many different ways you can display it, and maybe it doesn't take up as much space. So yeah, these are great for it, definitely. And you could put them on a Hessian board like this at home if you wanted to.
Yeah, I
or in
really
a
love
bookshelf.
that. Yeah, no, that makes a real feature of it, because that was going to be my next question, Sophie. How do you find people display their badges?
Some people like make their own display boards. I've seen them on just like cardboard and like in boxes. So there's many different ways you can do. I think that's why they're great to collect.
Yeah, and I love what you said about the fact they're a little bit smaller, because I am running out of bear room in my house. But there's always room for one more bear, as we're often told by the great Charlie herself. And this is a fantastic way of doing it. And I love that. We've got so many different bears. I cannot remember each bear and each letter, because I can't do 26 names with my adult brain, but do look on the website. It will tell you which bear is on which letter. And you've got some down there, haven't you? So you can show us how they will arrive. They don't come on a Hessian board, much we'd love them to. They come in this beautiful little gift packaging here. So nice and simple. And yeah, they just look absolutely gorgeous. What letter have you got there?
So that's R.
R for Rosa.
Oh.
They're just so, it's such a clever idea, because it's just such a great way of collecting your bears. But what a lovely gift idea for somebody.
Definitely.
Maybe new babies.
Yes, you can spell a baby name.
Yeah, what a lovely way of spelling out a baby name. Because you could actually make a whole feature from it, couldn't you?
Yeah, or if someone works in a job that has a lanyard, so you could get them that spell something out on their lanyard or something like that. Like
perfect.
something like that. That'd be cute.
I always thought I could have different days of the week where I have a little different bear on my,
Yeah,
you know, like
you
a
can
little
switch it up each
When
day.
I was like 17, so I was like loads of badges on a denim jacket. So could I do that?
Yeah.
Just wear a bear a day. But you could make it your thing, couldn't you? Because everyone's having make you say, who are you wearing today?
Yeah, you could end for Monday and then different ones.
Different days of the week.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, the possibilities are absolutely endless. Now, you were telling me, Bryony, as well, that there's a, no, not Bryony, sorry, Sophie was telling me that there is a Pin Pal group
Facebook
on
group.
Facebook.
Yeah.
So you could have endless chats about this. What letters are you getting? What are you doing with your letters? I absolutely love that. In fact, whilst we're talking about that, you actually are one of our social media Bearcubs, is that right?
Yeah, I help out. So we do some TikToks, Instagram reels, Facebook videos as well. Just have some fun with it. Make the bears come to life.
And how long have you been doing that? How long have you been at the bear house with us?
So this is my 6th month. Yeah.
Oh, so very
I'm
new
an early
Bearcub. Absolutely. And what were you doing before that? Did you do some other jobs within
No, I was just freelancing as an editor. So yeah.
Fantastic. So this is a whole new adventure for you. What do you like best about working at Charlie Bears, do you think?
I love it. I just love all the collectors and being able to talk like about everything really with them. So the bears and like finding out more about them, and the videos as well are also fun to make, finding the sounds and everything. So
There's a real community feel, definitely, with the groups and everything.
Yeah.
It brings a lot of joy to people, definitely.
Even
so
us.
it's lovely to see.
It is. I think it's lovely. What I love about social media is that you get a chance to we get to talk to you, and you get to talk back to us and tell us what you think, what you're collecting. We get to see how you have your bears, how they look in your home, what furry friends you've got, where you've displayed them. You get to tell us what you like and what you'd like to see. all that kind of stuff. So it's wonderful. So do keep engaging with us on social media. And now you know one of the people that's getting involved in that. Bryony, how long have you been in the bear house?
I think 4 or 5 months now. I came about 2 weeks after you, I think. We meant to start together, but I abandoned her.
Brand new cubs, brand new cubs. And what do you do?
So I do customer service predominantly, and then sometimes I help out with the gallery and shop, doing little bits in there, creating things for it. Like you said, beautifying it.
Beautifying, yes. I've got social media Sophie and beautifying Bryony because she's done the most amazing little handmade flower display. If you come to the bear house, those have been made by our own gorgeous Bryony. What a creative eye you have.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Yes, no, yeah, well, absolutely, yes. So what's your favourite? Do you have a favourite bear?
Definitely.
Who's your favourite?
So I love red pandas. It's got to be Edinburgh. Love him. And a little fluffy tail and gorgeous.
Gorgeous. I love that.
Yeah.
And so he's an absolute favourite.
Yeah.
But do you always love a panda? Are they the ones that you tend to kind of gravitate towards?
Kind of. I like bear house ones. So like the one that goes with Edinburgh is London. I really love those ones for some reason. And you can machine wash them. This is always great because I'm clumsy.
That is
so yeah. So I love the bear house ones most.
Perfect. What's your favourite bear at the minute?
Oh, it's a bunny, obviously.
Yeah.
It's cottontail.
Oh,
Yeah.
love cottontail.
Again, can move the ears.
It's those
Well, they're
eyes.
floppy.
Yeah. Do you change areas every day?
No, but I should.
Maybe once a week.
Yeah.
Amazing. We're going to find out even more about these lovely Bearcubs as we go on through the day. But we have got some more pin badges. So that was letters. But we've also got numbers. So, as you can see here, we've spelled out again. Do you spell out a number? I don't know. But if you need to call us, the Bear Hotline, perhaps you've missed out on something today, you want to get on the wish list, remember you can always email headbear@charliebear.com, or you can give us a call. I don't know if you can work out the number from that, but that's absolutely fabulous. So again, different bears for different numbers. So 9, 10 to collect, because there's a 0 as well. So you've got 0 through to 9, so 10 different ones to collect. And again, you could use that to
Spell out the date.
spell out the date.
Yeah.
That would be great for wedding dates.
Yeah, or
wouldn't it?
countdown to an event as well.
Countdown to an event, special birthdays.
Yeah, definitely.
That'd last longer on your cake than a candle.
Yeah, that's true.
So again, just a really lovely way of incorporating your bears and your love of bears into your life in a different way. I absolutely love these. Charlie has really come into her own. I love number 5. You're so bright and colourful. Again, have a look on the website to see which bear is which number. You've probably recognised a few as we've been going along, but just to double check. So we've got 26 letters and we've got 10 numbers. Absolutely fabulous. Loving those. I've been looking forward to see what the Pin Pal group have to say about it. Yeah, go on the group. Yeah, how you're storing them, how you're displaying them, who have you bought them for, what are you doing with them?
Yes, we want to know it all.
We do. We want to know everything, absolutely everything. Listen, are you in the Best Friends Club yet?
Oh, don't ask me that, Rosa. Of course I am.
The Best Friends Club is an absolutely brilliant thing to be part of. We're going to tell you a little bit more about it now, because if you sign up soon, you get ahead of the game with some really special information. Let's have a little look.
Hi everyone, we're all very excited as March is fast approaching. If you don't already know, our brand new 2023 collections will be launching in March, and we cannot wait for you to meet our latest bears and characters. Did you know that if you are a Charlie Bears Best Friends Club member, you get to see the new bears a week before everyone else? As a member, you will receive a complimentary copy of our 2023 catalogue, which would normally be £5 to purchase. This also means that you will be able to request your pre-orders before other collectors too, giving you the best possible chance of securing your most wanted 2023 bears. Not only will you get this complimentary copy of our catalogue when you join, you can also look forward to receiving the following items that are displayed on the screen. You can become a member from only £15 today, and if you have any questions, please send us a message on headbear@charliebears.com. All memberships will be due for renewal as from the 1st of May 2023, so be sure to bear this in mind. Thanks for watching, and I'll let you get back to the studio. Bye!
Thank you for that. Do come and join our Best Friends Club if you haven't already. And if you have, Well, exciting things coming away very soon. Lovely, lovely. Now, time for another little furry friend, I think. Who have we got next?
Gorgeous Piglet.
Hello. Piglet, who's not a pig, but is in fact Piglet the puppy. She is adorable, isn't she? Now,
Beautiful.
I love her. She's actually got a little bit of an interesting story, hasn't she? Because she's styled after one of our, two of our Bearcubs, little puppy at home.
Yes.
So Ben and Jane's little pup, Piglet, is now immortalised in bear form. So we do love our dogs. Obviously, if Will was here, he'd be absolutely snaffling this afternoon. But what I love about our dogs, do you know, we haven't been able to have a pet for a while.
Oh, bless
and
you.
I think if you can't, hopefully that will change soon, but sometimes if you're in a position where you can't have a pet, I do think that our plush puppies are a beautiful way of bringing those back to life, aren't they?
Definitely.
One of you, when we're going to have a little look at him at her first, and then we're going to have a little play. You can sit her on her knee. What I love about these, the pups, is the weighted ears that just so maybe they hang down so beautifully. You've got, obviously, you've got the different coloration in here. Remember when we've got different colours.
Beautiful. I love the little bandana as well.
Love the bandana.
So cute. I always put a bandana on my dog, so it literally reminds me of my dog.
Do you?
Yeah, I always put a bandana on her, a little red one.
Do you make your own bandanas?
I wish I was that creative, but no.
And do you theme the bandana for the day?
Yeah, I
or
mean, Valentine's Day I'm going to get her like a heart one or something like that.
what kind of dog have you got?
Well, I don't know. She's from Bosnia, so she's kind of like a mixed breed. So I have no idea.
A nice surprise.
Yeah, definitely.
What's she called?
Amber.
Amber. Oh, that's such a nice name for a dog. Amber and a little neckerchief. I do love the little details like this, and the fact that he's got a little cliqueade heart on there as well. She has, hasn't she? Remember that you've got all these wonderful patches on here. So you've got a little patch on her arm, on each ear, on her little face, and again on the back and on her tail. And it's worth reminding everybody that each one of these is actually stitched in separately, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, you know, these are handmade, beautiful, beautiful bears, dogs in this instant, and they are all individual bits of fabric. So there's extra care and attention made when we're doing that with our doggies. Little tickly toes in there as well. Now, can you show me how we can have Piglet on our knee and give her a little cuddle like she was a pet at home? Because this is, I think, one of those wonderful things. I know all of you fans at home might know that. But if you're new to Charlie Bears and you just tuned into our Cuddle Time, this is a really fantastic way. So you can lie them out so they can lie across your lap because of the way that the paws are shaped, which I think is so clever. Do you want to try and do that?
Something like that.
Yes, that's perfect.
It's like a little baby.
Yeah, I was speaking to someone who bought one of our kitty cats. I know you love the cats. And she bought it for her mum, who is now unfortunately not able to live at home. So she's in a care home, and so she can't have a pet with her.
Oh, bless her.
And she's always loved cats and dogs.
Yeah.
So I think this is a lovely thing for somebody that's maybe been a bit poorly, isn't able to have a pet at home for whatever reason. Because, you know, there's something really soothing, isn't there, about sitting, cuddling a pet, stroking your pet. Amber kind of cuddles up with you on the sofa.
Yeah. Ish. She barks a lot, but I let her anyway. But
she cuddles up next to the sofa.
Yeah.
You get down on the floor with her. Have you got any pets?
Yes.
What have you got?
Yes, I have a Belgian Shepherd.
Ooh,
so
big?
jet black, jet black with radar ears.
Oh.
Yeah, looks like a hellhound.
But cuddly and lovely, really.
Yeah.
and what's it called?
Danny.
Danny.
Yeah.
Yeah, glamorous. Loving that. And actually great for getting out for walks.
Maybe
These
a
ones
guard
don't
dog.
require walking either, which is good. So I just think these are just absolutely adorable. Looks like a little brother or sister to Spirit.
yeah, and Moxie, Puppy Love. Yeah,
Gusto. We all loved Gusto.
Boomerang, yeah.
All those cheeky pups, most of which probably have all scampered off already to other homes. So this is an opportunity to get hold of another puppy, which is just gorgeous. They always do so well. Lovely little paws as well. Oh,
Yeah, it's got the tickly toes.
tickly toes.
Tickly toes.
Tickly toes. and those, I just think the attention to detail is really amazing on these.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, all the trimming and the filling around the little little mouth.
Yeah, and even the nose is like airbrushed with a different colour there as well. It's just gorgeous.
Yeah, and these caramel tones just really toasty and lovely. Oh, Cuddle her all
I'm
day.
gonna put
Except we've got to cuddle more bears. But excitingly, normally we wouldn't bring these people on, but there's a couple, just a paw-full of some bears left that we brought to you last year. And that means that I also keep having a cuddle with them. A Piglet, but I'm going to go behind you. And I'm very excited. I get to cuddle the most gorgeous, plushiest, softest, scrunchiest bear I think I've ever cuddled, which is
The birthday bear.
the birthday bear. So, as you know, as I think we first saw you when your first Cuddle Time debut, wasn't it? Was a little VT on Cuddle Time talking about the birthday bear event. So, oh my goodness, I was
So soft. It's
so soft, so soft, just the most soothing, pillow soft, just sumptuous plush you've ever felt. And this glorious berry tones, almost burgundy rich, and then these lovely kind of creamy tones just going through it, and a little bit of dark tipping on there as well. So tell me about the birthday bear.
The birthday bear. So it was released last year. So this is a 2022 birthday bear, and it was very popular.
But he only came out in
2022.
Yeah, but only in November, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah, it was around November time.
So it was only 2 or 3 months old.
Yeah,
So
so
it's
baby still.
2022. I know it's so last year, but it's actually not that
Yeah, I
long
know, I
ago.
forget it's
So we
2023.
have still got a paw full left,
Yes.
and we only make so many of these, and we don't remake them as
Yeah.
ever. So when they're gone, they're gone. So if you missed out on a birthday event, maybe you were busy in November, and you
Yeah.
thought you'd missed out, and you thought you'd not managed to get hold of one, you can still manage to get hold of one. Gorgeous. Now, and who have you got up behind you that we can also give another little cheeky hello to?
We have Pots here with a gorgeous bandana there. Well, bandana? It's a necktie, really, isn't
Necktie.
it?
It's
Speaking
like
of the other one.
it's kind of, yeah, he's kind of, it's a bit of a hybrid.
Yeah.
It's not quite a bow tie, it's not quite a bandana.
Yeah.
Potts named after Crackspus Potts from Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, of course. Yeah, and he's absolutely lovely. I love the colour tones on him. How soft does he feel as well?
So soft. Not as soft as a birthday bear, but still very soft.
Very cuddle soft.
Yeah.
Those lovely tones, a little bit of green in there, a little bit of mossy notes, which I think is lovely. So you've got two really different colour tones here. We were saying when we were looking at Peppy earlier, weren't we, that some people go for really bright tones and
Yeah.
feel natural. So if you're a neutral, natural person, then Potts is probably going to be the bear that you would be drawn to.
Yeah.
Birthday bear for the people that love their bright dual tones. Right. I just want, we probably weren't supposed to do that, but I just knew we've got a couple of minutes time, and I just didn't want you to miss out on a bear that you thought you'd managed to miss out on before. So I'm just going to pop, shall I pop you back on your shelf? Yes, I think I'll do that. I'm going to pop back up there because we've got a giant friend to finish with. So don't make a fuss, make a whole ballyhoo, because our final bear today is the most amazing bear. Can you bring him up for me? He's quite massive. Look at this. He is a Tadar. Sorry about this. We've lost Brian in 2 minutes. Brian is become ballyhoo. Look at this handsome man. Absolutely gorgeous. I'm just going to turn him slightly so you can really see his face. Beautiful. How high? 30 inches high, standing bear.
Yeah.
And the standing bears, we don't do that many of them, do we,
No,
ladies?
no, not as many as the kind of the smaller bears, I'd say. Yeah.
And obviously
Definitely
he can sit down, but he just looks so majestic, I think.
He looks
standing.
very stood up. For sure.
Majestic's a good
Yeah.
word for him.
Yeah, he really is. So you might already have Hullabaloo. This is his little brother. And I love he's got that kind of polar bear vibe going on. Obviously, he's got this lovely kind of creamy tones here. But what I love about it is the tipping. I'm just going to hold up and have a little cuddle of your arm, sir, if that's all right. You can see if you brush through that it's got this wonderful fabric that's got a rich sort of berry tone, almost sort of mauve, tipped with all this creams and whites and winter whites, which just gives him a depth and makes him feel like he's really, really beautifully dense and gorgeous to cuddle. Really lovely fur, beautiful. You know, it's like when you see a polar bear in the wild, you think they're white, they're actually dark underneath. It's just the way that it reflects the light.
Transparent or something.
Yeah, so it's
Yeah.
really clever how Charlie's picked a fabric that really picks that out. His gorgeous little grey nose, just pulling that through. And we do love a neckerchief, but this is a little knitted scarf. with some lovely applique bits on there as well. So some great detailing in him. And look at these huge paws. Still velvet soft paws. Oh, I do love how you can hold their hands and it's like, go for a little walk.
Very cuddleable.
Yeah,
He is very
That's for sure.
cuddleable,
Good.
if that's a word. He's fully
Yeah.
cuddle
I think I've just made
trained.
that up, but
There's no, yeah, it's just absolutely amazing.
See the back of him.
I love the black detailing in places as well. It's got like a little black fluffs everywhere.
Yeah, just that
Beautiful.
little bit of extra colouring there that just gives him just a little bit more
Dimension,
character.
yeah, character.
And the different lengths of fluff as well. So he's got a little bit of a tufty head on the back and then he's smoother on his arms.
Yeah.
Absolutely lovely. Do you know what? There's only 1,000 of him in the whole wide world. So he's pretty rare,
Yeah.
very special. Where would you have him in your house?
I want multiple so I can put them everywhere. I program at the bottom of my stairs every time I go up to my room. I can see him.
I was thinking that he'd look amazing. I want him in my hallway, kind of greeting as I came home
That'd be
and
cute, next to
greeting
your
people as
shoes.
they arrived. That would be amazing. Yeah, or at the top of the stairs, somewhere
Yeah.
where he's a real talking point.
Yeah,
he's just
definitely.
majestic is the perfect word for it. He's just absolutely delicious. Don't look at me, look at the QR code. So scan that if you want to buy this fabulous bear. This is Ballyhoo. He's a standing bear. He's 30 inches tall. He's a little brother of Hullabaloo that you might have bought. It's over a year ago now because he was 2021 collection. If you've got him and wanted to make up a set and kind of complete your pairing, then do come and buy him. Just gorgeous. Amazing, amazing. Gosh, we've had a lot of talk to. Haven't we? Have you enjoyed your first cuddle time?
Yes, definitely. Love that.
What, if there was one thing you could say about how amazing it is to work at Charlie Bears, what would you say, Bryony?
I think I don't know whether to go like this.
Should I move him out the way?
It's just the joy that it brings to people for me. Just like how happy the bears make people, I love it, and you can't beat that really. So that's my favourite part.
Scene. So we started off with these amazing treasury collections. So you could choose between the burgundy box, which is the coins, or the navy box, which is the keys. These are collectible. Remember, they've got a certificate in there as well, which is just fabulous. So only 1,000 of each set. Then we had lovely Pappy. It seems ages ago that we met Pappy. It's only about 50 minutes ago, but it feels a lot longer. Gorgeous plush bunny. Remember, he's a random plush, which means that he's cut from a fabric that will just change. So no two bears are the same.
Yeah, that's
which
right.
is always exciting, isn't it? Particularly if, like me, I like to collect things that no one else can have.
Yeah.
I like to be a bit different.
Bit out there.
Absolutely out there. We saw the gorgeous Piglet, our little puppy, who's just adorable. If you love Moxie, Gusto and all the crew, you will love him. Remember, we've got these amazing pin badges. So a bear, a badge, each one different, 26 for each letter of the alphabet and 10 for the numbers 0 through to 9 as well. So if we're looking forward to seeing the Pin Pals group on
Yeah, all the
Facebook.
badges.
All the badges, to see how you're styling that, what you're doing with that, how you're celebrating your bears with your badges. Absolutely fabulous. And then, of course, we had a sneaky peek at the birthday bear, which I'll put back behind me, and Mr. Potts up on the shelf behind Sophie. And, of course, who can forget the majestic man at the very end there, the very lovely Ballyhoo. So don't miss out. What do you think would be your favourite from the show? And it's hard to pick favourites.
It's like choosing children.
It is a little bit, isn't it? I tell you what, you can pick 2 favourites.
Oh, I'm going to have to go Ballyhoo and Piglet.
Ballyhoo and Piglet.
Ballyhoo and Peppy.
Oh, really?
Bunny.
I'm going to say, I don't know. I think Peppy, even though I usually like a dog, and I'm really excited about the pin badges. Little cheeky R for Rosa on the lapel. I just think they're just such a clever little idea, and they're just a beautiful way of collecting bears in a different way. And I know we've got some people that only collect the badges, and just so many lovely creative ideas about how you can style them around your home, how you can use them as gifts, all that things. I do love Ballyhoo, but I don't know where I'd put him. I just maybe
The top of the stairs.
I know, I've already got something at the top of the stairs. I have to move it. Oh my goodness. We'd love to hear from you. Do come and chat with us. Now you know that you'll be talking with Miss Sophie on social media. Look out for our videos, look out for all talk. Do get in touch. Hopefully you've managed to get the bear that you love the most today. Remember to do check out those baskets because they do scramble out. They only stay in for a short time. If you think you've missed out and there aren't any left, do remember to email
headbear@charliebears.com.
put yourself on the wish list. We will be back next month sometime for Cuddle Time TV. Girls, it's been absolutely wonderful. Thank you for joining me. It's been a pleasure. I'm back on QVC on the 5th of March here in the UK. We'll be back on Cuddle Time soon. Have a gorgeous day, morning, evening, whatever you're doing. Lots of cuddles to you. Bye.
Bye.